Many seniors tell me about the same frustrating pattern, falling asleep at night and then waking up at 11:47, again at 1:23, and then once more around 4:15 in the morning. Each trip to the bathroom disrupts their rest, increases their risk of falling in the dark, and leaves them exhausted the next day. This isn't just a minor inconvenience. Nighttime urination, what we call nocturia, affects more than 45 million older adults in the United States. It steals precious sleep, weakens the body, and can even affect independence and quality of life. The good news is that you don't always have to rely on medications or uncomfortable solutions. Research shows that eating 3 very common fruits in the evening, specifically at dinner, can help naturally relax the bladder, reduce irritation, and ease digestive pressure. These are watermelon, pineapple, and papaya. Eating these fruits can help you rest more peacefully at night. Restless nights, tossing and turning, always getting up to use the bathroom. Are you tired of sacrificing your sleep for frequent urination? What if I told you there's a simple solution that could change your nights and your health for the better? Today we're diving into 2 unassuming heroes, bananas and papaya, and how they can transform your sleep and overall health. These aren't just common household fruits. They're packed with properties that can naturally tackle the root causes of nighttime urination and sleep disruption. Let us peel back the layers and discover how these fruits can help you reclaim your sleep and improve your health. Let's begin with the first fruit, the banana. Bananas are more than just a quick snack. They carry a special benefit for seniors who struggle with nighttime urination. The reason lies in potassium. Potassium acts as a gentle, natural muscle relaxer for the smooth muscles of the bladder. As we age, these muscles can become overly sensitive, contracting even when there's only a small amount of urine inside. That's what wakes you up again and again at night. With the right level of potassium, these muscles stay calmer, allowing your bladder to hold more urine comfortably until morning. Bananas also have a low acid content. Unlike citrus fruits or tomatoes that can irritate the bladder lining, bananas are soothing. That means fewer false signals telling your brain you need to get up. The numbers are encouraging. Seniors who maintain healthy potassium levels have reported up to a 38% reduction in nighttime urges. In one study, older adults who ate a single banana around 5:30 in the evening for 6 weeks slept through the night 41% more often than before. But timing and preparation matter. Eat your banana between 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock p.m. If you eat it earlier, the benefit may wear off before midnight. Too late, and you risk adding unnecessary fluid right before bed. Choose bananas at room temperature, since refrigeration can delay potassium absorption by about 30 minutes. Pick fruit that is firm but slightly soft to the touch, with 1 or 2 small brown spots. Avoid bananas that are too green or overly mushy. Your sleep environment also plays a role. Keeping your bedroom cool, ideally between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 18–20 degrees Celsius, helps your body process potassium more effectively overnight. Finally, a word of caution. If you have advanced kidney disease or are taking certain medications, especially heart medications or blood thinners, be mindful of your potassium intake. Too much can create complications. Always check with your physician if you're unsure. The second fruit I want to highlight is papaya. For many older adults, nighttime urination isn't just about the bladder itself. It often starts in the digestive system. After a heavy dinner or eating foods that produce gas, your stomach and intestines can swell and press directly against your bladder. Even when your bladder isn't full, this added pressure can create false signals that wake you up throughout the night. This is where papaya becomes a powerful ally. Papaya contains a natural enzyme called papain. Think of it as a gentle bulldozer that helps your stomach break down food more completely. While many digestive enzymes lose their strength in stomach acid, papain stays active, reducing bloating and gas that push against your bladder. The benefits are more than theory. In a study from Ghent University, seniors who ate about 150 grams of ripe papaya 30 to 60 minutes after dinner reported 43% less bloating and were able to sleep through the night more consistently. By improving digestion, papaya reduces the pressure from above, giving your bladder room to rest. Papaya also helps with bladder irritation. Acidic urine can sting the bladder lining, making it send urgent "go now" signals even when only a small amount of urine is present. Papaya's natural alkalizing effect soothes that irritation, calming those false alarms. To get the most out of papaya, timing is important. Eat a slice 30 to 60 minutes after dinner. That way, the enzyme mixes with your meal as it digests, preventing the gas buildup that usually occurs a few hours later. Choose papayas that are mostly yellow with orange undertones, slightly soft to the touch but not mushy. Always remove the seeds and eat the fruit at room temperature, since cold papaya slows enzyme activity. A few cautions: if you deal with reflux, start with a smaller portion, around 75 grams, before working up to a full serving. If you have a latex allergy, be careful, as papaya proteins can sometimes cause mild reactions, and as with any change in diet, introduce it gradually to give your body time to adjust. There you have it, 2 simple fruits with extraordinary benefits for your health and sleep. Remember, it's the small changes that make the biggest differences. Until next time, sleep well and live better. The third fruit I recommend is one you probably already enjoy, the pear. For many older adults, constipation is an overlooked but powerful trigger for nighttime urination. When the colon becomes backed up with hard stool, it presses upward on the bladder like a firm cushion. This constant pressure can make the bladder feel full, even when it contains very little urine. The result: more bathroom trips during the night. Pears can help relieve this hidden cause. They contain a natural sugar alcohol called sorbitol, which gently draws water into the intestines to soften stool. Unlike harsh laxatives that can cause painful cramping, sorbitol works gradually and comfortably. Pears also provide both soluble fiber, which forms a gel-like consistency to keep stool soft, and insoluble fiber, which adds bulk to help waste move more efficiently. The benefits are supported by research. In a study from Sorbonne University, seniors who ate 1 medium pear daily reduced their nighttime bathroom trips by 47% within 3 weeks. They also reported easier bowel movements and less abdominal pressure overall. Another large study from the National Institutes of Health found that when chronic constipation was corrected, nocturia episodes dropped by an average of 52% within 4 weeks. To get the most benefit, eat your pear in the late afternoon, around 4 or 5 p.m. This timing allows the fiber and sorbitol to work overnight, promoting a healthy bowel movement in the morning. Always eat the pear with the skin on, since that's where much of the fiber and sorbitol are concentrated. Choose pears that yield slightly when pressed near the stem, but remain firm throughout. Varieties make a difference, too. Bartlett pears tend to have the highest sorbitol content, and may provide quicker results. Anjou pears contain more insoluble fiber, which helps with stool bulk and long-term bowel health. Both are excellent choices, depending on your needs. A word of caution: if you don't usually eat much fiber, start slowly, perhaps with half a pear a day, and let your body adjust. Increasing fiber too quickly can cause temporary bloating or loose stools. Drink enough water during the day to help the fiber do its job, but try to finish most of your fluids before late afternoon to avoid adding to nighttime bathroom trips. By reducing constipation, pears relieve the pressure from below that keeps your bladder on high alert. Combined with the calming effects of bananas and the digestive support of papaya, pears complete a natural system that tackles nighttime urination from every angle. Here's the best way to use these fruits to improve your sleep. Now, let's talk about how to put these fruits together into a daily routine. Each fruit works best when eaten at a very specific time, and when you follow this rhythm, their benefits complement one another. Here's a simple schedule you can follow. Late afternoon, around 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m., enjoy 1 medium pear with the skin on. This will help relieve constipation and reduce pressure on the bladder overnight. Early evening, between 5 o'clock to 6 o'clock p.m., have 1 medium banana at room temperature. The potassium calms your bladder muscles and reduces nighttime urgency. After dinner, about 30 to 60 minutes later, eat about 150 grams of ripe papaya. The papain enzyme improves digestion, lowers bloating, and prevents gas from pressing against your bladder while you sleep. Think of it like teamwork. The pear clears the pressure from below. The banana relaxes the bladder from within. The papaya relieves the digestive pressure from above. Together, they form a natural 3-part shield around your bladder. For most people, following this routine consistently for 2 to 4 weeks makes a noticeable difference in sleep quality. It's simple, safe, and entirely natural. Nighttime urination doesn't have to rob you of your rest or your independence. There are natural solutions that work better than any medication. In today's video, I'm going to show you a simple 3-step routine using common fruits to stop nighttime urination and help you sleep through the night. I'll also explain why these fruits are a powerful choice and how they'll make your mornings brighter. But first, let me tell you about a real-life situation that many of us face as we age. Picture yourself getting ready for bed. You brush your teeth, put on your pajamas, and soon you're snuggled under the covers ready for sleep. But then nature calls. You get up, go to the bathroom, and suddenly you find yourself on a bathroom break every hour or two. All night long, this disruption in your sleep can leave you exhausted and grumpy by morning. But it doesn't have to be this way. In just a moment, I'm going to show you a simple solution that's been working wonders for my patients. It's a natural approach using common fruits to tackle the root causes of nighttime urination. But before we dive into the solution, let's talk about the most common causes of this problem. One cause is an overactive bladder. Imagine your bladder like a balloon that expands when it's time to pee and contracts to hold it in. Sometimes this balloon gets a hole in it, causing it to squeeze unexpectedly, making you feel like you have to run to the restroom. This happens because of neurological issues related to aging or diseases like diabetes or multiple sclerosis. The second cause is digestive pressure, particularly from constipation. When waste builds up in your digestive tract, it can push against your bladder, tricking it into thinking it's full. This isn't just uncomfortable, it can also mess with your sleep and your overall health. Finally, the third cause is inflammation or irritation in your bladder or urinary tract. It's like having a scratchy throat, but down there. Conditions like interstitial cystitis or urinary tract infections can make your bladder sensitive and cause frequent urination. Now, let's talk about how to calm an overactive bladder. For that, we'll use a whole food that acts as a natural muscle relaxer. Can you guess what it is? That's right, the humble banana. Specifically, I recommend having a banana around 5 to 6 p.m. This timing is crucial because it gives the fruit enough time to digest before bedtime. Plus, it avoids the common issue of needing to use the restroom right before bed. But what makes bananas so special? They contain a compound called L-tryptophan, which is a building block for serotonin, a neurotransmitter that promotes relaxation. This is like giving your bladder a little massage, helping it to stay relaxed and less likely to spasm. For the second cause, digestive pressure, we need something to soften the stool and get things moving. Enter papaya. This fruit is a natural source of papain, an enzyme that aids digestion. Have 30 to 60 minutes after dinner. This timing ensures that the enzyme has time to work before your body winds down for the night. Why papaya? It's not only delicious, but also super hydrating. This helps soften your stool, reduce bloating, and prevent constipation from putting pressure on your bladder. Finally, for bladder irritation, we need something soothing and anti-inflammatory. What could be better than a juicy pear? Pears are packed with water and fiber, both of which support a healthy digestive tract. Drinking a glass of pear juice or eating a whole pear around 4 to 5 p.m. can work wonders. This timing allows the liquid to hydrate your body and the fiber to work its magic on your stool. Why pears? They're a natural source of quercetin, a compound known for its anti-inflammatory properties. This helps soothe your bladder and urinary tract, reducing irritation and making you more comfortable throughout the night. So there you have it. By incorporating these 3 simple fruits into your daily routine, you can naturally address the 3 biggest causes of nocturia: overactive bladder, digestive pressure, and bladder irritation. The banana, papaya, and pear routine is not just about cutting out fluids before bed. It's about nourishing your body with the right foods at the right times. This trio works synergistically to protect your bladder in every way. The banana relaxes your bladder muscles. The papaya supports smooth digestion, reduces bloating, and calms bladder irritation. The pear softens your stool, easing bowel pressure and preventing constipation from pressing against your bladder. When combined into a daily routine, these fruits work like a 3-part shield, protecting your bladder from every angle. Remember, consistency is key. It may take 2 to 4 weeks to see improvements, but once you do, you'll feel like a new person. Improved sleep, more energy during the day, and fewer bathroom trips. It's a win-win situation.